Tuesday when it was actually Wednesday hump day. So I'm really working hard to make sure I have my days in aligned, especially because we have Christmas coming up. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. I am happy to be back. It is Christmas week. Who is ready? I can officially say I am not. I did not realize Christmas was this Friday. Last week, I was asking my husband, when is Christmas? And he's like, next Friday. I was like, ooh, I haven't bought anything. I haven't bought anything because I'm like, I don't need anything. So why does anyone else need anything? All we do is sit home. And when I do need something, I'll just go buy it. So I'll wait till next year when things are cheaper. They are on sale. But thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. I'm Renee Dominguez from Empowered Leadership. And I bought this shirt in January 2020. It's going to be the best year ever. Going to crush my goals. It's going to be amazing. Well, lasted for 3 months. But you know what? I'm manifesting for 2021. Actually, 2020 has not been bad for me. So I'm very thankful for that. So today we are talking about mindset hack number 5. Who are you surrounding yourself with? This is a question that I ask all my clients. This is a question I ask everybody that I am in close proximity to, pretty much. Who do you surround yourself with? This is a question that kind of like stumps people, and they're like, why are you asking me that? But let me just throw this out there. I first heard this from one of my friends, John Lee Dumas, from his podcast, Entrepreneurs on Fire. If you haven't listened to it, go check it out. And he said it. He's not the first one to say it, but he's the first one I heard say it. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I will repeat that. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you're wondering, why can I not change how I want to show up, how I want to be in my career, how much money I want to make, the person I want to evolve into, you want to do a little check-in and see, who are the 5 people I spend the most time with, and what are they doing? How much money are they making on average, to see if maybe your threshold, you're not able to break through your threshold because you are keeping in alignment to the circle of people that you are surrounded by. So if you make more, you break that cycle and you make everybody uncomfortable, and you don't want to do that. So you kind of unconsciously keep yourself at status quo, to say the least. So you want to evaluate, especially with the end of the year coming just around the corner, in the new year. This was, like, as Mel Robbins said, the great pause, 2020, the great pause. You got to do some self-reflection. And this is a great opportunity to look into, am I doing what I want to be doing? Am I showing up as the person I want to be? Am I making the impact and influence that I want to make? What is the legacy I want to leave behind? Because this is a year of where we are making changes. This is a year where we are changing the game. We are changing the landscape, and either you are a part of it or you're not. That's your call. No judgment here. But if you want to be a part of it, you want to ask yourself, what am I doing to be a part of that? Am I in the outside looking in, or am I in the inside where the action is? So in order to do that, you don't want to go about it alone. You want to have a team with you. You want to be with your people. You want to be with your tribe of people who are there to lock arms with, who are there to be part of what is taking place. Success, as you may heard from me say many times, is not meant to be created alone. So what are you doing to embrace others with that success as well? So we are talking about, who do you have on your team? Who is your support system? For me, I have my husband, which is amazing. When I started my business, I lost quite a bit of friends, and it did feel like a death. It took me probably 6 months to get over the loss of the friendships that I had, because I really thought these were my ride or die people. And for the time that we were friends, they were. But there had to be a separation to take place so that I could soar, so that I could fly, so that I could spread my wings and step into what was ready and available to me. And I couldn't do that with the people who were not able to help launch me. So just know, as you go through changes, as you go through transitions in your life, you're going to come in and out with different types of people. And you want to have grace on them when they leave because they served their time, they did their job, and be thankful for the time that they were able to be there with you, that time that they were able to give you, because you that's what you needed at that time. And now that you need to let them go so that they can go do that for someone else. And when you think of it with that mindset, it's pretty amazing. I love that. So as always, I'm reading my notes. So let's see. When you are evolving, you want to say, sorry, not sorry. I need to evolve. I need to grow as a person. I need to step into who I am meant to be. And I need to do that and be surrounded by people who are at a different level. I need to be in a place, in a room where there are people who are ahead of where I am at, who are doing what I want to be doing, who I can look and emulate. I need to be in the room with those people. I need to be surrounded with those people. I need those people to be part of my circle, my inner circle. I need those people to be the average of the 5 people I spend the most time with, because those are the people that I aspire to be like. And when we surround ourselves with those people, it is naturally going to happen where we grow, where we elevate, where we take ourself, our business, our success to that next level. So that's pretty amazing, right? And when we do that, we just elevate ourselves, and that's so beautiful. I love that. So let's see. So when we want to grow in our career, when we want to grow in our business, and I've been talking to clients on both spectrums where this is the beauty of 2021 that's coming up is 2020 is allowing people to have that great pause and evaluate. Am I doing what I want to be doing? Am I where I want to be going? Am I leaving the impact I want to leave on others? For a lot of them, the answer is no. So they're like, well, I'm here right now. So I want to make the best of it. So how can I grow and be a better leader? How can I step and be an unapologetic leader? How can I command the room authentically and use my voice and convey it in a way that demands respect? How can I speak up for myself when I hear and see others stealing my idea? How can I speak up when other people are getting the credit for what I did? How can I speak up when it is time to get a raise? It is time to get that promotion. I help leaders do that. I give them the tools, the techniques, the resources on what they can tap into, what they can pull out and use, one of their tools in their tool belt that they can use when it is time for them to tap into their greatness, to tap into speaking up for themselves and being the leader that they are meant to be. But what I'm also doing at the same time is helping them transition into, what does it look like to be a business owner? What does it look like to be an entrepreneur? How do I start? So I am working with these same ladies, the same group of people on how to create those 6 and 7 figure businesses. That's right. Going from corporate to 6 and 7 figure businesses, and how to do that in a way that is succinct to them, that is set up for them for success, not a formula that worked for me, but here are the strategies that worked. And let's pick from there and create one for you. And then let's trial and error. Let's do market research. Which one works, which one doesn't. It's not static. It's fluid. We get to roll with it. We get to make it move. We get to make it work for us. And if something doesn't work, okay, we'll push that off to the side and we'll bring something else in. It's all about having that momentum, having that growth, having that energy where you are being around people that are going to surround you. And as a coach, that's what I do. And this is something that is so important. And it brings me to why I'm creating my 8-week program, transform your leadership, transform your presence, transform who you want to be, transform from who you are today to who you want to be into 2021. And it's my 8-week program that's all about just the fundamentals of what does it mean to be a high performer? Do I have clarity on where I want to go? Am I a high achiever or am I a high performer? And you might be scratching your head saying, what's the difference? And that's great. If you don't know the difference, that's something that you will want to reach out to me. Let me change my captions and book a call with me so we can talk more about that. But you want to know, what am I doing to generate and maintain my energy so that I can be on my A game at all times? What am I doing for self-care? Because that is something that kind of been missing out. I've been missing out on, and I need to bring it back in. We go into other modalities, of course, but you want to know, what's the foundation? What do I need before I even think about a business? What do I need to address? What are the things that could hold me back? Because so many people believe that they need more, and we can fill in the blank. I need more time on the job. I need more education. I need more experience. I need more mentorship. I need more, and then whatever it is for you. And I'm here to tell you, I bet you have everything that you need already. And I can guide you. And having the foundation on, it's like laying down the foundation for a house. You know the house that you want. But if you don't have a solid foundation, and if I build it on quicksand, it ain't gonna last no matter how great the paint color is on my walls, no matter how great I have decorated it, no matter how great the solar panels are on my roof. If I don't have a solid foundation, it is all going to sink. And so many of us, including me, are going for that. I want to decorate it. I want to pick out the paint colors. I want the feng shui. I want the solar panels. I want the smart house. And we all miss out on the basics, which is that foundation. So my 8-week program is about laying down the foundation, identifying what are the gaps from where I'm at today and where I wanna go tomorrow. So this is something that you're like, "Wow, I wanna learn more about this. I don't know if it's for me, but I might know somebody who this is a good fit for." Reach out to me. Book a call, let's chat. Let's support each other. Let's spread the word, because we don't know who is seeking something like this, and you could be that mechanism for them, and you may not ever know it, but the mechanism for them on what they were needing without them even knowing they were needing it, till they heard it, till they saw it. Mm, pretty awesome, right? So let's go back to surrounding yourself with your dream team. Well, once you have that foundation on that clarity of where I'm going, why I'm going there, what I need to achieve that. Now, who am I surrounding myself with? Who are my board of directors? And as I said, if you are making any type of a decision, like, I'm watching this video, I got online, I got up out of bed, I used the restroom, I brushed my teeth. You're making decisions, and you should consider yourself a CEO of you.com. So an example would be like, I am CEO of Renee.com. I am my own business. And when you think of yourself like that, you naturally just elevate yourself. You're like, I just stand a little taller. I sit a little higher. My head just kind of rises up a little bit. And when you do that, you're elevating your energy. You're elevating how you view things. And when you do that, it allows you to think differently. It allows you to slow it down and assess what is going on. What is the decision I need to be making? What actions do I need to put in place right now? Who do I need to be to achieve the success I want? And then with that, who do I need to surround myself with? Who are my board of directors? Because you don't want people who are just like you. That will not serve you. You want diversity. You want people who will challenge you in a healthy way. You want people who have a different outlook, a different perspective, so they can give you ideas and suggestions that you would not have seen because they are looking at it through a different lens. You want people with different backgrounds to see, ooh, that's a really good idea, Renee. What about this as well? And you're like, I never would have thought about that. And you want those people, and they could be your board of advisors, your ride or die people, where they are there saying, hey, stop playing small. Stop making selfish decisions. Stop being undecisive. Stop with the limiting beliefs, the lies that you keep telling yourself. You want those people who are there. And as a coach, that's what I do for my clients. And I love that. I love that I get to be part of their journey. I get to be part of elevating them. But I'm just one person. They need to surround themselves with other people who have a different role to play. You may want someone who's more compassionate, someone else who's more strategic, someone who is more visionary, someone who's really good with numbers. You want to have that diversity around you, or your and I also say that it could be like your board of directors or your board of advisors, people you seek for guidance. They could be virtual mentors. For me, it's Brendan Burchard, it's Mel Robbins, who I love. Gary V is my alter ego. Gary is my alter ego. I love him, and just that I don't give up bloop, about stuff. And he just shows up unapologetically. Either you love him or you hate him. Either way, he don't care. He's like, this is me. And he knows he has a message to share, and he's not going to filter himself to make others feel comfortable. So I highly suggest you do the same if you're able to. So you want to have that discipline when you select who you want to surround yourself with, the people you want to surround yourself with, you want to have the mindset so that they know where you're going. What is that clarity? What is the goals that you want to achieve? Where are you going? We're on this ride. Where are you taking us? Let them be part of it, and sharing that excitement. And you want to know what decisions are going to be made, or what decisions do you need their help and support with? When you For those who are in corporate still and are speaking to executives or speaking to on the larger platform. You want people to help and support you with like, hey, let's bring it back a little bit. Let's reel it in. Or you need to share more. Here's more information. We need to express what's going on. We need to let them know what the pulse is of the current state and not put a band-aid over it. If you are an entrepreneur, you have your own business, you want to know what actions am I taking place that I know I don't know what to make, that or I'm making decisions that do not serve me. So I need to reach out to my board of directors, my board of advisors, the people who I can trust. And then when you get confused and you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do in this situation. And when you do that, you are making an unconscious decision to not make a decision. And when you do that, you want to ask yourself, is this serving me? Is this getting me closer to my goals? Is this helping me move the needle? Is this getting me one foot in front of the other? Or is this me backpedaling? I don't want to commit. So I'm not going to make a decision. When I don't make a decision, I know it takes me a few steps back. The longer I don't make a decision, the further I go back. The more undecisions I make, the further I go back. So you want to have your board of directors, your ride or die, your advisors, your mentors there to support you. You may not know, but let's go figure it out. You may not know, but I know. You may not know, I may not know, but I think he knows. You want that diversity of people who are around you that will help you do this. Oh, wow. This was a lot of great info, right? Whew. All right. So let me leave you with this one. If you don't know who you want to surround yourself with, just think, where do I want to be? Where do I want to be in 5 years from now, 10 years from now, even just 1 year from now? Who do I want to be? And then who's there already? And then join in that group. Get surrounded with that. Hey, sister. Hey, Teresa. Yes, board of directors. Yes, Teresa is one of the people I spoke a lot about this. I appointed myself one of her board of directors. She granted me that role, but you want to know who is doing what I want to do, who's in that space, and then get in that space and then learn. And you may find that when you're in that space, you're like, wow, I'm actually further ahead than them. So let me go to that next level. What's that next group of people I need to be around? And so I can hand select, hand pick the people I want in my circle. That's pretty cool. When you come from a place where of making those decisive decisions, when you come from a place of empowering yourself to step into that role, it is such a game changer. Teresa, if you're still watching here with me, I would love for you to let people know how that was a game changer for you. Teresa went from I want to go back into corporate and I need an updated resume to I am going to scale in my business. And I'm going to have a bigger impact than I've ever had because that is my purpose. That is my passion. It is part of her legacy. And I knew that and I heard that. And I knew she was not meant to play a small role. I knew she was meant for great things. And I was going to do my darnest to make sure that she believed it, that she was able to step into it. And that's what I've done for all my clients. I had a call earlier today where she's all, I have 3 pages of notes. You want to know what my takeaway is? She's all, I don't know where to begin. She's all, this blew my mind. She's all, I spent thousands of dollars in programs and coaches, and you gave me more in these 2 hours than I had in those years of working with other people. So, not to discredit those other people, but she didn't have that clarity. And nobody called her out on it. They just took her money and said, hey, if you just do this, it will all work out. And that's just not the case. Teresa, yes, I love the emojis, girlfriend. I love the emojis. So ask yourself, who are the 5 people I spend the most time with? Because you are the average of those 5 people. And are they in a place where they can support me, that they can elevate me, that they can help me grow? And if not, that's okay. Then you're like, they are this type of a circle of friends now, which is not bad. But I needed a new subset of influence around me now for business, for leadership, for personal development, for growth. And you want to elevate yourself to be with those people. My rule of thumb, I always want to be the dumbest person in the room, and I have no shame with that at all. I take pride in that because that's how I know I'm in the right room and I could just absorb and learn. And oh yeah, one of my other virtual mentors, Lisa Nichols, hands down. I noticed when I watch my videos back, I emulate a lot of her because I just consume so much of her. She's so transformational. She's so impactful. She is like, she takes you on a journey. She takes you on this ride with her because she has this passion and she knows if I don't share my message, I'm doing a disservice to the person who needs to hear it. So I want to make sure and ensure that I share my message in ways that make me uncomfortable. My other alter ego was corporate Renee. Corporate Renee was very reserved, dressed, very corporate, very polished, did not go outside of the lines, would be quiet, knew her place, knew her role. So it took me a long time to step into Renee and Garay, create a new alter ego. And who is she? And what's her message? What does she have to say? Why will anyone care? How do I need to show up? And do it without judgment. right? Do it without judgment. There's so many things I could pick apart with what I'm saying, how I'm showing up. I was like, I can't figure corporate Nay. I can't figure things out. I don't know like how to use all the stuff on Restream. I got gained COVID weight. I want to lose that weight. And there's just so many things that I could say. My hair keeps frizzing. I realize that there's certain makeup I need to wear when I go live in the lights because the other makeup reflects it and makes it look awful. I have to figure out the blinds this time of year where the sun's coming. It looks like I'm in prison. I got all these lines going across me. And like it's a hot mess. But I just I'm like, it is what it is. I just put myself out there, one foot in front of the other. Messy, imperfect action. That's all I can do. And when I ask myself, is what I'm doing getting me closer to my goals? Oh, hell to the yes. Is what I'm doing helping me achieve and create the impact I want? Hands down, yes. No question about that. So we want to just allow ourselves to have that messy and perfect action. We want to allow ourselves and give ourselves permission. I think that's the most important. Give yourself permission. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Love you, girl. Give yourself permission to not know. And then ask yourself, do I have someone around me in my board of directors, my board of advisors, my ride or die people? Do I have someone else that I can tap into and ask? And if not, you need to create and surround yourself with a new set of people who can help elevate you. So I cannot stress this enough. It's so important to have your dream team around you. Every successful person has one, every business that has their board of directors. There is no one out there who is successful who doesn't have a mentor, who doesn't have their guide, who doesn't have their board of directors, their advisors, their ride or die people. So don't think that you have to do this alone because you don't. If you heard this message, you now know, and you can no longer use that excuse. I don't have someone I can rely on. The question now you ask is, who do I need to bring in to fill that role? Because I got an opening. All right. So, mindset hack number 5, your support system. It can make or break you. Can make or break you. So surround yourself. If you want to talk more about this, if you want to lay down that foundation and you're like, Renee, I want to adapt high performance habits. I want to lay down the foundation so then I can elevate myself to see what is available, what is possible for me. Book a call with me, HP Biz 60-minute call. It's normally a $9.97 call, but I am doing what I can to give back. It is the holiday season. It is, COVID. I'm doing what I can. So you have no excuse on, I don't know what to do. That won't work for me. I'm the exception to the rule because I'm going to challenge you and prove to you that none of that is true. That is just you being afraid because you never had anyone on your team. You didn't have someone lifting you up and embracing you and saying, I got you. Whew. Going to church. Whew. All right. So if you guys have any questions, reach out to me. Let me do one more thing since I'm trying to act like I know what I'm doing. Follow me on Instagram, Empowered Coach. I'm going to be more active on there. I have, if you go up to my See, I need to learn this lingo. Another thing I wasn't prepared for even talking about Instagram. I have a quiz that you can take to identify what is your leadership style. I have some PDFs that you can download. So go grab those resources. Let's make 2020 best year yet. Let us step into what is available and possible for us and doing it while empowering ourselves to reach next level success. See you all tomorrow. What am I going to talk about tomorrow? Kind of goes along with this. Everyone needs a mentor and or a coach. Everyone needs a mentor and or a coach if you are looking and wanting to achieve that next level success in your career or in your business. That's going to be a fun one. Yay! All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Teresa, thank you so much. I love you as always. Let's chat. Talk to y'all later. Bye.